Expectations are a bigger enemy to our happiness than our circumstances. Chapter 4: The Gift of Fear. Fear is a gift. I'm talking about the fear we have as creatures that gives us a jolt when in danger. The jolt either gives us what's necessary to deal with that danger or what's necessary to get the fuck out of that way. That type of fear is something we only feel in the present and generally lasts for a short time. Humans are funny creatures because we can carry fears even when out of danger. If you've ever been a victim of crime, you know how it lingers and disrupts the normalcy of your life for quite some time. It messes with your sleep, keeps you on edge in seemingly safe situations, and can serve to paralyze you when you try to move forward. On top of that, we have this awesome, remembering that the word awesome doesn't always mean a good thing, ability to create fear, not only in ourselves but also in others. These fears include but are limited to the fear of failure, fear of disappointment, fear of embarrassment, fear of loss, fear of change, and fear of truth. These fears are technically considered phobias because they're irrational and don't actually involve danger. Asking that girl for her number and having her reply with an "ew no" isn't going to be the end of your existence. It may feel shitty, and the desire to not feel shitty may keep you from asking her. The same way the fear of disappointing others keeps you from switching out of biology class into a modern dance class, dating outside your bubble, or leaving a job as a teacher to be a rap singer. These phobia type fears aren't gifts like the adrenaline rush you get when the car in front of you stops suddenly and you need to react to its sweep. That adrenaline goes away after a few minutes since it has served its purpose. Phobias only seem to grow in magnitude and multiply. We all have these phobias, and the ones we carry are as unique as we are. As a mass of people, we have collective phobias, and these phobias have been exploited and used to control us like lab rats for decades. Word to Edward Bernays. We avoid these feelings by playing it safe or playing alone. Our fear of exclusion motivates our assimilation. Our fear of not being noticed motivates our loud behavior. Our fear of loneliness motivates the personal sacrifices and compromises we think are necessary to be accepted by others. We are all doing the same dance but think we are in it alone because we are moving to different music. The courage we need to develop is not the knight in shining, super duper confidence, unfazed courage. It's the recognition of what we fear and deciding that even with the tiniest baby steps, we move forward despite them. What you fear isn't the roadblock. Allowing the fear to keep you from moving is the real obstacle. FDR said it during one of America's lowest times. The only thing to fear is fear itself. Whenever I have issues or find myself uneasy or hesitant, I ask myself, what are you afraid of? Answering that questions clarify who I am, and it's the first step to overcoming that fear. In most cases, what I fear is dramatically worse than the reality of the situation. As I go through these adventures being a public figure and hear every opinion across the spectrum, everything I ever feared people would think of me, they already have. Yet here I am, still breathing, beard still soft, rhymes only getting better, learning lessons even quicker. I've seen people dig themselves out of holes a million times worse than some of my created phobias. No one is fearless, but the bravest people I know are those most in tune with their fears and phobias and have decided not to let those get in the way of their happiness. As always, this is going to require you to have a conversation with yourself to discover these fears. Identify them will be the first step in conquering them.